Good morning, YouTube family. It's Seeing Less of Me. It's Michelle. How are you today? Today is Sunday, March 23rd, and the time is approximately 8:48 a.m. How are you? Long time no see. So, I am, tomorrow, I will be 8 weeks out from surgery, so I thought I'd give you a little update as to what's been going on with me. Life has just, it's been interesting. I actually went back to work this week. So this week of transition has been very interesting in that I was exhausted. I was totally exhausted. I got no physical activity in this week at all except what I did at work, which is little to nothing. With that said, I feel that when I go back in tomorrow and I work next week, that I will feel a little better and will have gotten it out of my system and then can pursue my physical activity for the week, which is walking the 3 to 4 days a week and then doing weight training a little bit as well. So my walks are averaging, it's kind of going up from 30 minutes to about 40 to 45 minutes, and then 15 minutes of weight training, which is pretty good. And on Saturdays, I can do more because I'm not limited by time, right? So that's the plan, and I'm really excited about that. I'm going to do a 5K with my daughter and two of her friends on Memorial Day. So we start training for that the week of March 31st. So we got another week before we start training for that. I had gone to the hairdresser the Friday before I went to work, returned to work. And I thought, I'm going to try to walk home. So it's 1.1 miles, and part of it is uphill. And I thought, well, if I can't make it, I could always call DS Robs to come pick me up, right? So let me just tell you, here I go. I'm walking. I'm walking. And I get to the uphill part. And I'm thinking, okay, you can do it. And I start walking up this hill. And then something in my mind clicked and said, fool, you don't have to do it all at one time. You can stop. So I stopped at one telephone pole and I took a break. And I said, now walk to the next telephone pole, you can take another break. And I'm telling you, for this stretch of this uphill portion, that's what I did. But let me tell you, I made it. It took me 34 minutes, but I did it. I was so proud of myself. And I would have never been able to do that before. Ever. I felt very accomplished. So I think it may take me to do this 5K, which is 3-point-something miles, an hour and a half. And I don't care if it takes me an hour and a half. I don't care if it takes me 2 hours, as long as I finish. And I don't care if I'm the last person across the finish line either. I just want to finish. And so as I was doing that walk, it made me realize that when you're obese or morbidly obese or overweight, you become a spectator in your own life. And as this weight drops off, I'm no longer a spectator in my life. I'm a participant. And that is amazing to me. That makes me feel really good because my daughter was talking to me about Comic-Con, and I was like, I'll go to Comic-Con with you. I don't know a thing about Comic-Con. I mean, I have a general idea of Comic-Con, but I would have never thought, okay, I'm going to go to the convention center in Philadelphia, and oh my God, is there going to be a place for me to sit? You know, once I get I got to get, first of all, I have to get to the train, and then am I going to have to, is the seat going to fit? You know, you have to go through all of that. You know, how far is it from the train to the venue? And once I get to the venue, will there be somewhere for me to... I don't have those issues now. I'm a participant in my life. I participate in my own life. It's pretty awesome. I'm sorry. It's pretty flippin' awesome. You know, I had a meeting. We call work up the hill and down the hill, and I had a meeting down the hill. And going to the meeting down the hill was never the issue. The issue is coming back to my office is partially uphill. It's not partially uphill. It's all uphill. And I noticed walking from my meeting on Friday back to my office, I wasn't panting. I wasn't huffing and puffing. Don't misunderstand, but you all know I wasn't speed racer or anything, but I made it. I was able to. It's amazing to me what this surgery has done. Now, with that said, let me tell you the flip side of the coin, because that was the up. So went back to work this week. Forgot how stressful it is, and ate chocolate. And so while this surgery changes your physical being, up here, you got to make the connection. You've got to make the connection. And so I totally failed with regard to this damn candy dish. I failed. And so this candy has to be removed from the floor that I'm on. It's going to have to live somewhere else. I cannot have the ability to walk, 2 offices over to go get that dog doesn't hunt. So I need to. I'm talking to my boss, not my boss, my coworker, and we gonna figure this damn thing out, because this is. And I'm gonna tell her, and you need to get into a wedding dress in October, so it would behoove you to not have this candy in here either. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do that. So anyway, let me give you a few numbers. Pre-surgery, I was 360. I think I went into surgery at 342, came home and was 360. I think the last time we spoke, I was 321, and this morning I'm 308. So I'm down 13 from the last time I saw you guys, and my goal was 10 to 12 pounds a month. And so I'm good with that. I'm good with this number. I like this number. And it is my hope that when I see you again in another 4 weeks or so, that I will be down into the 200s. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can't tell you the last time I was in the 200s. I really can't. Pardon me, last week I also went on unrestricted, which was, pardon me again, which was pretty good. So this week, and because with your unrestricted, you can only incorporate 1 new food item a week. So I elected almonds. I could make my own 100 calorie packs. I just didn't do that this time. So I got the 100 calorie packs of the Blue Diamond almonds. And I didn't have any issues with the almonds at all this week. And so I was having pretty much my meals were the same. I have a high protein Ensure in the morning, or a microwaved Quest bar. And then for snack, I would have, so if I had the protein shake in the morning, for my morning snack, I would have half of a Quest bar. And then have my lunch, whatever that may be. And then in the afternoon at 4, have my cheese stick, my Frigo light, string cheese, and the almonds. And that gives you almost 50, well, depending on your cheese, of course, it gives you like 15 grams of protein. So I was hitting, I hit about, I'm still not up to the 90 grams, but I'm hitting about 70 grams of protein. So you figure for 2 months out, remember I told you for 30 days out, I wanted 30 grams of protein, 60 grams out, 60 grams of protein, 90 days out, 90 grams of protein. So I'm working toward my goal. And depending on my lunch, for the Trader Joe's salmon burgers, if I have that for lunch, first of all, I can eat a whole one because of the weight. But some things I can only eat half because of the weight. So, and like I got these Guiltless Gourmet veggie burgers. I have original mushroom and California, and they run between 10 and 15 grams of protein each. But I can only eat half of one of those burgers. It's a really filling burger. So if I have that for lunch, I don't do as well as if I have like a salmon burger or a piece of fish or something like that. And then for dinner, I tend to have like 2 ounces of or 3 ounces of turkey or chicken or something like that, lentil soup or whatever I have. So I'm doing really well. Life is really good. Thank you for everyone who called, who sent a text, who sent a message regarding my mom. She is in the rehab center, and she is actually coming home on Tuesday. So with that being said, she will have been out of her home for 2 months, and I'm grateful to God that she is coming home, and I know my dad is too. And I just wanted to give just a few quick shout outs, and I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you very much for following my journey. Mike, congratulations on reaching goal. That's pretty awesome. I always love to see your comments, and you're always inspirational, and I congratulate you. My hat off to you, sir. Pete rocks the sleeve. Congratulations on your weight gain. I know in the weight loss community you like to say what, but listen, go to his channel. It's Pete rocks the sleeve. He needed this 0.5 gain, and Pete, stay off the scale. You don't need to be on the scale every day. But congratulations to you, and I pray for you every day. That your medical issues will be resolved. God is a healer. Pepper, you're looking great, girl. Saw those side-by-side pictures on Facebook. You're looking really good. Looking good, girl. Looking good. Tracy, where have you been? I haven't seen you. Don't know what's going on with you. You need to say something. Do something. Let us know something. Anyway, George, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about George, the Wright brother. This man is doing the darn thing. I think the scale read 185 point something. I was like, you go, boy. You do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Okay, anyway, I digress. And Master Music, we still waiting for that update from you, brother. That's all I have to say about that. Well, anyway, I hope everyone who is watching me or within the sound of my voice has an awesome day today and a great week. And I will see you soon. Take care, you two family. Have a great day. Bye.